Happy 4th of July, everyone. Today is a wonderful and beautiful sunny day here in Florida. And I am getting ready to go to my friend's house later today to enjoy a wonderful 4th of July barbecue. We also get to have the most traditional American foods like hamburgers and hot dogs and chicken and ribs, and I just love 4th of July. And there's something that I will never ever do in my life, which is to show up to someone's house who is hosting me without anything. So showing up empty-handed, it is a big no-no in my book. If you are being hosted, if you are getting fed, if you are giving things to drink, and the person puts so much effort to have you and your loved ones in their home, opening the doors to their home, the least you can do is show up with something. Today is a great example of an informal event with a person that's really close to me. So I think that if you are a family member or if you are a really close friend, it kind of changes the rules around how you show up. In those instances, I like to become more of a partner than a guest. I ask, you need me to bring anything. As a good guest and as a good friend, I'm going to show up with the things that she requested. So one of her favorite things is the Publix buffalo chicken dip. If you've had this dip, you know that is absolutely delicious if you live in the South. And it's also near and dear to our hearts because we've had maybe one too many girl nights where we end up the night heating this dip up with some cheese on top, and it is the most delicious things. I got the cutest balloon that she can use in her tablescape or in the entryway or somewhere around the house. I'm not a big balloon girl, but for 4th of July and New Year's Eve, I love balloons. I think it's the 2 times in the year that balloons are totally acceptable, should be used, should be fun, because those are days of fireworks and parties, and balloons kind of like represent that, right? I think if you have a festivity that includes fireworks, balloons just make sense. All right, after that introduction, I have to show you guys. So first, I am bringing the most fun dessert. There will be tons of kids there today, so I was very mindful of that. So I got her a festive cookie sheet from Publix as well, and I thought the colors were so adorable. And pro tip, if you're bringing something that you bought at the grocery store in the bakery section, always take off the price. So this came with a big price here. I don't think we need to be showing people what we spend, so take the time and carefully take it off and look. It doesn't look like the price was there, even though it's like a big sticker here. I might have wiped it too, so it looked a little bit better. But take out the price, but always try to leave the ingredients, especially if you have children at the party or the event. You want to make sure you leave the ingredients in case there are allergies or anything. This will clarify any questions. So if you have a parent or a guest asking if it has nuts or wheat or all these things, you have here a very detailed explanation. So I told you guys I love balloons, and we make an exception for New Year's Eve and 4th of July. I couldn't help myself, and I got this wonderful little yay, whoop, whoop. Yay USA balloon that just fell. Oops, sorry guys, bear with me. I think this would be so fun for her to put in her entryway, and the kids will probably love it as well. And then I told you all that she absolutely loves chicken buffalo dip from Publix. This comes in these horrible black plastic containers. Actually, let me see if I can find one. Okay, great. Oh, let me get this out of here. They come in these containers. I don't like showing up to people's homes with a container, so I transferred it to this baking little tray that I'm going to be baking right before I leave. I put some cheese on top already, so I'm just letting it sit for a while, and then at the end, after it's baked, I will cut some fresh chives, throw it on top, wrap it with a plastic, and bring it over so it's ready to go with her guests. And of course, you cannot bring a dip to someone's house without bringing chips. So we will also be bringing the chips. We are partners whenever you have family members hosting or really good friends, and you want to make sure that you make everything easier for them, not harder. This morning I woke up and the husband was finishing up our ham. If you've seen my last few vlogs, you might have seen a huge ham leg here. So we have been gifted a ham leg now for 2 years straight. We even have the equipment, where to put it, how to cut it. My husband has become a little expert in ham leg cutting. And when I'm talking about ham leg, I'm talking about jamon. If you guys have been to Spain, you know what it is. Jamon de Ibérico, jamon de bellota. It's a cured type of ham. So we finally finished it. So of course I need to share. So we prepared some beautiful plates here of jamon that we will also be bringing over to our friends. And I think this is more for the adults, for them to enjoy. So yes, this might be the fancy food of the evening. I said it's 4th of July, there's no fancy things. It's all like really fruit yummy. Now that I've prepped everything that I'm bringing to my friend in just a few hours, I'm going to be enjoying a mocktail. And I actually found out about Belvoir, but I think it's British, so I think it's probably Belvoir. Please correct me in the comments if I'm pronouncing this the wrong way. And a friendly reminder to everyone that English is my second language, just in case you haven't watched my first vlog. I saw another influencer use this as the base for her mocktail. And when I say mocktails, I just mean fancy glassware with nice ice and some sparkling waters with a little bit of something fun in there. She was using the ginger one, but I went to World Market about a week or two ago and I saw this one that was elderflower and rose syrup mixer. Let me see if you guys can see it there. And it is non-alcoholic. It's a farm, comes from a farm. It's been open since 1984. It is in Leicestershire, which I kind of know that area. I love England, I love the English countryside, and if you guys get to know me, you'll understand my passion for the English countryside. It's one of my favorite places in the world. And it is an elderflower and rose premium non-alcoholic syrup. It's a family recipe made with hand-picked elderflowers, rose petal extract for a floral taste. The ingredients are beet sugar, water, elderflowers, pressed lemon juice, citric acid, and juice from elderberry and rose extract. So it's pretty clean. And very simple ingredients, which is something I've been looking for in my food lately. So I'm going to be doing a mocktail with this and I'm going to show you guys how I do it. So the most important thing for me in a mocktail is the glass. I think you can be drinking just water with ice in a beautiful tall glass like this and it already feels luxurious and it feels like you're having a treat. So these are my favorite. I'll see if I can find any similar ones and I'll link them below. But you can find this style of glass online, Crate and Barrel, Amazon. So whenever we have Aperol spritz or Campari spritz or any kind of sprit, we will use this tall glass. We just love the long stem. And again, I can be having just water on ice and it just makes it feel like a treat. This is my second mocktail of the day. The first one was with ginger sparkling water from Whole Foods. I love ginger sparkling water. Liquid IV, lime liquid IV. I put a little bit of liquid IV to make sure I'm getting hydrated, the electrolytes, because I'm sure we're gonna have a few glasses of wine this afternoon. So I love to super hydrate before an evening where I know we'll be partaking in adult drinks, and a fresh lime. This one will be a little bit different. So I'm doing grapefruit bubbly. I am trying to find other alternatives to bubbly, but I did have some left over that I needed to use, so we'll be using this one. But before I do that, I'm going to be pouring a little bit of, ooh, guys, I hit my wrist. I can't do anything with my right hand, so if you guys see me being a little bit wonky, that's why. So I am going to pour a little bit of this beautiful rose and elderflower syrup. Not too much because I've already had some and it is sweet, and a little bit goes a long way. So if you can see my glass here, kind of coats the bottom of the glass. And then I'm going to open my grapefruit. I think this will complement the sweetness of the elderflower. And you can see, I don't know if the camera shows you really well, but you can see the bottom is a little bit more peach Gives it a beautiful peach kind of look. We do use a lot of citrus in this home, so sometimes we will have lime wedges pre-cut, sitting around, waiting patiently to be used. I'm gonna put one, and I like mine extra limey, so I might do 2. And I'll take the straw from my previous mocktail that I just finished and stir, and let's see. Wow. I am obsessed. This is so good. It's just sweet with the elderflower and the rose. But the grapefruit gives it like a little sing. The lime is so fresh, but it's not sharp. It's well-rounded because of the elderflower and rose syrup. So I think this is going to become a staple in our household. I am going to try the ginger one. So I'll be ordering that one, and maybe I'll make a mocktail with you guys next week, trying the ginger one, because this is amazing, and it says that it makes up to 22 glasses, and I can see why, because a little bit goes a long way. Like, you can really taste the elderflower in there and the rose, and it's sweet, and it seems like a little bit of syrupy, but you can tell it's good quality. It doesn't feel overly sweet or like overly sugary. So I am going to now go upstairs, read for a little bit, maybe watch a little bit of YouTube, and enjoy my mocktail. Cheers. All right, we are ready to go. It is 4th of July, and there's only 3 colors you can wear: red, white, or blue. So I went with this little Rami Brook romper situation. I don't know if you guys see it. As long sleeve. I tried doing like a video in my closet with a mirror, but it didn't work, and I have still my makeup mess there. And then these beautiful Jennifer Burr flower earrings that I love. They're handmade in New York City. I've been a Jennifer Burr fan for years. I used to work at Rent the Runway, and they had her stuff. Sorry, I got cold. But yes, Jennifer Burr, I've been a fan of her since I worked at Rent the Runway in 2015, 2016, no, 2014, 2015. I think those were the years I was at Rent the Runway. And it's handmade, they're so delicate, but what I love about them the most is that they are lightweight. I love big earrings, but they hurt. If you guys know, you know that the struggle when you're wearing statement earrings can be real. However, these are always so lightweight, so elegant. I just wish I could buy all of her earrings because they're fantastic. Friday, everyone. It is the day after July 4th. I am at home. I'm multitasking. I'm talking to you guys while I try to fix something with my equipment here. My tripod, actually. But I think I might just hold you guys in my hand. Yes, I had a wonderful time with my friends last night. We got to eat all the traditional American foods. I don't eat them as often. I think the only thing I eat regularly is burgers. We are a burger family. We love a good burger. But she also had hot dogs and the ribs and mac and cheese and potato salad and macaroni salad and my dip. It was just so, everything was delicious. And I was talking to y'all, but then I realized that there was music playing like in the background. And I've heard that if I post that, I might get a copyright infringement flag. So I had to mute all of the videos where there was music playing in the background, and I hope you guys forgive me. Tomorrow I have another couple that's hosting us for 4th of July weekend, and that'll be like our last social thing, and then Sunday we'll probably do church, and I will be editing and uploading the video. I'm learning, I'm a baby YouTuber, and I will get on track soon enough to be able to be the best I can for you guys. I hurt my wrist working out, and I just feel old. Either way, if you guys watch my last few vlogs, you know, in one of the vlogs I talk how I'm not the cook. I can do small things here and there, appetizers, breakfast, a lunch, but my husband loves cooking. Oh, that's him working out. And if you guys can hear, and I just enjoy the meals and help with cleaning. So look at this. I'm so excited for tonight's dinner. We're having Turkish kebabs, and they are already in the little kebab sticks, and we have some fresh tomatoes that he's going to be grilling, the beautiful marinated chicken, some Middle Eastern peppers, and we will put all of that in these gorgeous freshly baked flat breads from a Middle Eastern local shop. So here it is, dinner, and I can't wait. Tomorrow we will be bringing some Korean short ribs to our friends, and we are finishing the marinade, and we are going to put the short ribs in there shortly, and they will marinate until tomorrow. So very excited.
Let's get some time to get that dry off.
Look at this chicken. It is absolutely gorgeous. Look at the color. We have some tzatziki there that's homemade. The flatbread is warm, and the vegetables came out. This is such a healthy and easy meal, and we love these. My husband loves these because they are 1 inch, and they're perfect for grilling. They're long, and we don't have to worry about the chicken turning over because they're flat, so it'll lay flat, so as you turn, the chicken won't move around. We love eating in colors. I feel like eating with tons of colors on your plate means that you're probably having vegetables and things that are healthy. Not be intimidated by these French labels. If you see this name, you will know it's 100% Sauvignon Blanc, so it'll be crisp, refreshing, and it is the perfect white wine for the summer. Buen provecho. Good morning, everyone, and happy Saturday. And we are being hosted once again today by a really good friend. They are a power couple. They are amazing, and this is the second time, or maybe the third or fourth, now that I think about it, that they are hosting us for what they call Floating and Bubbles, which is a really fun way of saying a little pool party with some wine, sparkling wines. And they are always so gracious when they host. So today, in addition to some meats that we're bringing that could be put on the girl and some wines and other little fun things, I wanted to give her something that she could use in her pool area. And I think this is a great summer hostess gift idea to make that is very simple, but very practical for folks that host outdoors a lot. All right, well, let me show you guys what I got. So I found this beautiful outdoor kind of basket weave utensil caddy, and it was on sale for only $10 at HomeSense. I'm gonna go ahead and take out the price. But I just found the color to be very classy, elegant, and I think it suits them perfectly because this is their aesthetic. They also just came from a trip to France, and I think this, I don't know, it kind of gives me French country vibes. Following the theme, I found these wonderful plates. They are heavy, there's a set of 20, and I love the color because I thought the color matched perfectly with the caddy, and it makes it, again, feel a little bit French country, and it just fit perfectly. And these can be used for appetizers, for dessert, but also they are big enough that I think you can use it if you're serving burgers or finger foods. I will keep these in their plastic because if she chooses not to use them today, I want to make sure they are kept for a special occasion or for next time, as they are very practical. And it's something that you can give people that host a lot and they will 1000% use it. I know that I use plastic plates. I don't always host with plastic plates, but when I have outdoor parties or I'm hosting big gatherings, they are convenient. And I think as long as they look elegant and they are pretty, they're acceptable for hosting. So I decided to go with yellow. I think, again, it suits, it matches. These are from Shabby Chic, which, if you guys know French country, that's kind of their entire brand. But I'm not going to keep them here. I mean, they don't fit in here, and I want to make sure everything's set up that I can just show up like this. So I am going to open these and use a ribbon to put them in their place. Okay, so what I've done is put all of the spoons together with a ribbon so they look a little bit more chic. I think the blue complements beautifully the brown, the beige, the yellow, and it's, again, still very French. And they don't have to be super tight. I think just having something that kind of holds them together in one place is useful because if she needs to grab them, she can just grab them. Pro tip, if you have a rubber band on hand, I suggest using the rubber band and then covering the rubber band with the ribbon. Unfortunately, I don't have any rubber bands today, so this will have to do. But if you do, I think that would be a better option. I'm going to go ahead and do the same thing with the forks and the knives. Cutlery and not have napkins. However, the napkins don't really fit anywhere. So I'm gonna go ahead and open these. I think she can either store them with a caddy or she can use them today. I know she's really busy and I know this will really save her time. I also think that if she does have stuff, she might just prefer to use this or just save it as is for a next party. So I think we're okay with opening the napkins and including them in the caddy, and since she has one thing to hold everything together, I think we should be fine. So I found these beautiful bird napkins that I thought were so adorable, and they had kind of that French country look. And what I'm going to do is, I don't have to use them all, but I'm going to set some to the side. So I'm setting them here to the side where people can see them. I'm gonna try to put as many as I can in there. And since I'm bringing other things, I can also put these inside a Ziploc bag and just bring them on the side so she can refill as she needs. So I'm probably gonna put these in a little Ziploc bag and bring them along so she has extra ones. But I wanted to make sure we had the touch of the birds in there. To make it look like a gift, I'm gonna use my blue ribbon and tie it up here and give it that gift kind of look. Simple, easy. I think it's very practical for outdoor gatherings. It is something she can use today, or she can choose to just store as is for her next party. And I hope she likes it. A beautiful little caddy that is perfect for hosting, and she can use it today, or she can just grab it and store it as is in her pantry. So if you are looking for ideas for folks that love to host and that will be practical and something they will most definitely use, this is a great